Hey guys, my name's HollowPoiint and thank you all so much for tuning back into my channel. On today's video, I'm bringing you my 8th episode of my series, uPick, iPlay. Now, for those of you who've never watched any of my episodes that have to do with this particular series, it's a series where actually you guys get to tell me what type of gun you want me to use, and if you guys have any particular perks for me to use with the gun itself, then I'll go ahead and use it and provide you guys with the gameplay for it. So now anyways, getting into the gameplay and the class setup itself, the gun is the Ripper like you guys have wanted me to play with, and I do apologize that I've taken a little while to actually upload this actual video. I've had it on my computer literally for like 3 weeks. I just haven't been able to upload it because I've been trying to upload older videos and just trying to do different things for my YouTube and my Instagram. I know you guys seen my new logo. I tried it literally took me like 2 hours to make that logo with my girlfriend. We're kind of like new to the whole Photoshop industry, so it took us a while to do that. And obviously advertising in my IG, it takes a while trying to just come up with things that are interesting and that I think would be fun for you guys to watch me do. Alright, so enough of that. Let's get back into what you guys are really here for. So we're using the Ripper with a with the silencer and the armor piercing. As far as for the perks, we have sleight of hand, obviously faster reloading. If you're using the Ripper, it's a submachine gun, you're gonna be rushing a little bit, not too much, because you can't really rush too much in COD Ghosts unless you're like a really good player. But we have the sleight of hand to reload quicker when we have multiple enemies coming towards us. Then we have dead silence. Dead silence, I run it on every single class simply because if you guys are not running dead silence, you're playing handicap, like I say, because just because you don't have a pair of headsets does not mean you shouldn't run it. Only because of the fact that if the enemy team or the enemy player that you're encountering has a headset, he doesn't even need to have amplified to be able to hear you. If you don't have dead silence, they will hear you. So it's just something that's very crucial. If you want to be able to go on long kill streaks, you guys must run dead silence. I think dead silence, stalker, and focus are one of the 3 most important perks in the entire game. I think you could run literally a class with just those 3 perks and you guys will probably do fine. Now I'm not saying go crazy and just do that, but I'm saying like those 3 perks right there are extremely important. So if you guys are not using those perks, then try giving them a spin and let me know how that goes. So anyways, we have fully loaded, which is the next perk up in the class setup, which allows us to not have to worry about picking up scavenger packs, because it basically starts off the game with a max amount of ammunition for your gun. Now fully loaded, I would recommend it on players that do not that are not able to go on long kill streaks. So if you're a player that's going between like 10 and 14 kill streaks, then you're probably off better using fully loaded, because if you use scavenger is mostly used for when you're going on those like chem strike kill streaks type of thing, maybe 20 kill streak and above. Then you'll probably want to run scavenger, because fully loaded will not give you enough bullets to run a whole game without having to pick up a scavenger pack. But definitely it's a good perk if you're if you're okay player, if you're a decent player, and sometimes you have decent games. Alright, so next up we have Gambler. For those of you who don't know, Gambler just gives you a randomized perk at the beginning of the game, or if you get killed, it'll just give you another perk just randomly. Now, Gambler could either suck for you, it can go shitty, or it can benefit you. Sometimes it'll give you a shitty perk, and sometimes it'll give you a good perk like Deadeye, and then you'll be golden. But then again, it all depends on your luck. It's if you're good with luck, then go ahead and do that. But at the end of the day, I don't really like Gambler. It's an okay perk. I'd rather have Ready Up, but this was a class setup that was recommended for me to use. And a particular person, one of my subscribers, wanted me to have a gameplay with this actual class setup, so this is why I'm doing this. Next up we have Ping, which is a great perk. Ping, basically whenever you kill an enemy, it'll burst like a little radar burst around your minimap, and it'll tell you any nearby any nearby enemies that are around that last person that you killed. So if you're trying to go on long kill streaks or you're struggling, Ping will help you a lot. I used to use it a lot. I haven't used it so often anymore, which I should definitely go back to it, because it's a great perk. It's an underrated perk, and it's probably one of the best perks in the game, honestly. Now I'm gonna leave you guys with a simple tip. try sticking to the outsides of the map, especially in this level or in any level. I know sometimes it gets frustrating, you get desperate, you just want to go there and kill people, but I promise, just play it smart, pay attention to your minimap every single, let's say 2 seconds. Look at your minimap, pretend that's another screen you have there, stick to the outsides of the map and you'll be golden, I promise. If you guys want me to make a video about how to go on longer kill streaks in this game, let me know in the comment section below. And if you did like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. My name's HollowPoiint, and thank you all so much for coming back into my channel.